Here we go. It's time for the Law and You. Joining us today, we have attorneys Ciarimboli and Greg Fellerman. So nice to see you both back in studio.
See, I was so excited. I just was like, all right, let's go.
Jumping the gun. Here we go.
Let's do this. Yeah.
All right, well, let's go on right to it. Here's a question from Harry in Williamsport. He says, I was rear-ended by a truck owned by a plumbing contractor, and he pushed me into another vehicle. I was injured and went to the hospital in an ambulance. An insurance adjuster for the other driver showed up at my house to take my statement. I told him what happened. Is this normal? What do you think?
So, Harry, it is normal, and it's not good for you because obviously, you know, you're rear-ended, you're hurt. You didn't tell us what your injuries are, but, you know, I mean, obviously the stress of the crash, now you got this insurance adjuster whose one goal is to settle your case for as little money as possible, as quickly as possible. So we see this all the time, these insurance adjusters showing up at people's houses who have brain injuries, taking statements, and it's like, come on. You know?
Are they allowed to do that
They
legally?
are. They are legally allowed to do it.
So you just can't be stupid enough to give them a statement?
So here's where they're not legally allowed to do it. When you pick up the phone and call a lawyer,
right,
then they're not allowed to do it. Now here's the interesting thing about your question. You may actually have a case involving a commercial motor vehicle because depending on the size and the weight of the plumbing, contractor's truck, there may be a whole certain set of regulations that this company has to comply with. And we see these cases all the time, but people, they don't dig in, they don't realize that it's actually a commercial motor vehicle case, right, not just a red car hits blue car case.
Yeah, but when you wonder, like, how can these insurance companies do that? Well, that's what they're paid to do. They go out, take these statements. Sometimes they send a release. They show up with a release in hand. Hey, sign this. Here's a check for $500. The case is over. And you don't want to do that.
Right.
I can guarantee you we can get you more money than they're offering you.
Oh, no doubt.
All right.
Without question.
Yeah. Good. Know your rights and
Yep.
get a representative to get you some help there. And if you have more questions for the law, you go to PAHomepage.com.